Don't be scared of it. Get on it. There you go. Get on it. There you go. Get on it. There you go. You got that spot, move on. Because sometimes I like to let the grass go tall, just so the grass can go to seed, and then it can seed all the areas that are bare, or the areas where we put compost and things like that. And so it's a strategy to the whole thing. And like I say, that keeps it so we don't have to plant more grass seed, because we already have such well-established grass here already. As you can see, it's super beautiful. And that's one of the reasons why we left this spot here open, because we could have put Emma down here, and kind of, you know, it would have looked better with the front of the house. I'm spinning y'all around with the front of the house facing out, so you can pull in, you know what I'm saying, instead of pulling onto the side of the house. But we had the plan that we're gonna put Emma down there, so that when we do, or if we do, decide to build a house out in this section right here, what y'all got going on out here, boys?
Oh, not much. Looking at the cloud, laying back.
Is it cool out here?
Mm-hmm.
Feels good, huh?
I can go to sleep now.
That's right. Yeah, the boys said it felt so good outside with this fall weather that they wanted to get their blankets and lay out and look at the clouds and look at the sky. But it feels really good out here.
Benjamin said it too.
And of course, they couldn't leave Benjamin out, the fourth brother. What's up, Benjamin? You enjoying your time outside? It's feeling good out here? He said, yeah, Daddy, it feel good, man. Yeah. All right, so I told the boys tomorrow I'm gonna get out here and work on getting this grass cut, because I'm finally getting caught up with things. And we got our fencing done over here. Got our animals separated. And as y'all can see, the rams have already been, I don't know if y'all can tell on camera, but the rams have been trying to get through. They already tearing my fence up. Boaz don't like nobody going to this fence. You see when I walked over here, he walked over. He said, now get away from my fence now. Then my ladies over there. But they're doing good. And we just dumped some hay to the ewes over here. To the sheep, the females. And they're over here eating grass. Everybody's happy. Ain't that right, sheep? Y'all happy? Yeah, but the boys just want to come out and kind of just relax a little bit. And like I say, I'll probably pick y'all up tomorrow when I start cutting grass, because I've gotten caught up good enough to where I can finally get to the grass. Because we actually had to go get some hay, and I wasn't planning on getting that hay, but I just couldn't turn down the opportunity to go and share with those guys, as y'all saw in the last video. But we got our hay, we got our fencing up, we got animals separated. The pigs are in the open paddock as well. Y'all saw that on the last video. Got the family out here chilling, relaxing, and everything just is going good today. And I'll just pick y'all up tomorrow when it's time to get some of this grass cut. So y'all just stick around. Boys, y'all enjoying yourselves? Yeah. Good. All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow. I.A.G farm family. It's the next day, another beautiful and amazing day on the farm. And as y'all see, I got the tractor hooked up to the bush hog, and I'm gonna go ahead and bush hog this grass here. As y'all saw yesterday, we were out here relaxing with the boys and everything on the blankets, and it's starting to feel so cool and nice out here. Fall time is officially hitting Mississippi. It's only about 80 degrees today, and in Mississippi that's like winter time. For real. It's like you know, some places up north that may be hot, but down here it's usually 100 degrees, and so we're really enjoying this 70, 80 degree weather. It's feeling good, and the boys, they want to come out and play, and they actually want to set up some baseball, like a little baseball field out in this area right here. They have a little baseball bat and a ball and everything. We got to give them some gloves, but they're gonna put some bases out here, and they want to like actually play baseball. And so I told them I'd get all this grass cut, and then they can set up. I help them set it all up. But I'm just getting caught up around here, as y'all have seen in the last few videos. We just been trying to catch up on things around here while we have a break from the ranch down there. Grandma's actually down on the ranch right now, and they're installing the power pole. So y'all will see that on some of the coming videos. Like I say, these videos are probably like a week or two ahead of the ranch videos, and so it'll probably be a while before y'all see the power pole getting installed. Y'all haven't even seen painting yet, and we're done with all that. But anyway, we're gonna try to get all this grass cut. Like I said, I'm gonna focus on the area around the house, because I kind of learned that not to just go and cut all the grass, but to cut in one section and then weed eat that section, spray weed killer if I need to, like do all the work I need to do in that section, and then move on to another section. And so I break the property down into about 3 sections, and then I'm able to like complete the job instead of just having all the mowing done and then none of the weed eating is done, and it still kind of looks, you know, because it's grass, you know, popped up in different spots that need to be weed eated. But anyway, everything is feeling good around here, y'all. Everybody's chilling out. Megan and the boys there in the inside, they're kind of taking it easy today as well, because today was supposed to be an off day, but we ended up getting hay the other day, so they kind of pushed me back on cutting grass. Cutting grass, I always get pushed back to the last thing on the list, because we have a bush hog, and no matter how tall it gets, we can knock it down. So we always know we can catch up on that. And some other things like getting hay, it's like we need to get that while we can, and so we can be stored up for winter time to make sure our sheep and our pigs and any other animals, we might decide to get a milk cow over the winter time or something like that when they're cheap. But to make sure that all of our animals have hay, we got to make sure that we do that and make that #1 priority on the list. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop on the tractor. I'm gonna set y'all up, and like I said, I'm gonna just go over this whole area with the bush hog. I might come back after I get done bush hogging it and go over with put, because this should be the last grass cutting for the year, I'm thinking, because the grass has really kind of slowed down and it's not growing too fast right now. I might have to clip it one more time after this, just it might pop up a little bit, but the plan is to bush hog it down, and if I have time, I come back with the little riding lawnmower, a little put, and then kind of smooth everything out and everything, and then weed eat and just get everything looking nice so the boys can be able to enjoy themselves out here, and so we can just get our pastures and get our property ready for fall time. And yeah, I love it, y'all. So y'all stick around for this journey, and we'll just see what we can get done today. Like I said, we're gonna see how much grass we can get cut, so stick around.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
All right, y'all can see I got all this around Emma mowed, and everything's looking pretty good. I might not actually have to go over it with the put lawnmower, because what I did is I just kind of treaded back over it and went over it twice, and as you see, it came out pretty good. It's still a little bit higher than what the lawnmower would get it, but it's nice and smooth, and you can see everything looks good. And I don't know if y'all remember some of these spots here in front of Emma that were bare dirt just 2 months ago. And we did a video where we came in, like you can see it right here. You see how that grass is a little bit lighter in that circle right there. And if you remember, we came in on a video probably a month or two ago and put down wood chips there. And it was compost and wood chips. That was one spot. And then this was another spot. You can kind of tell by how the shape and the color of the grass is a little bit different, that little circle right there. This was another spot right here that was just bare dirt. And then this was a spot right here. Like I said, you can kind of see the texture of the grass is a little bit different. You see right there? Get back, dogs. We're not looking for a snake. And then you see that grass right there. And so all we did was come in and put down compost from the pig pen and wood chips on top of that compost, and it made that grass just pop up. We didn't put down any grass seeds or anything. And we did it right there too, but the water runs through there a lot, so it kind of washes the soil off, but that's coming in as well. You can see some little spots of grass coming up in the middle. But that's kind of our plan for getting all this grass to grow in up here on this in our pretty much our front yard, because eventually we're gonna have a deck that's gonna come out a little bit. And so we're kind of letting all that grass grow in, even though we're gonna have a deck that comes right in front of Emma. But everything is looking good. And what I'm gonna do is I got more wood chips, and we're building more compost. And this is where this dirt is here because we have a water line going all the way down the stretch of the fence, about 5 foot away from the fence, going to the hose spigots, because we have a hose spigot at each farm gate, you know, so we can water the animals efficiently. And there's a water line coming down through here. And so we dug this dirt up when we did the water lines. That's why that dirt is still like that. And the grass is just slowly coming in. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the same thing that we did over here. And we'll just take compost and wood chips over the years, just fill that in, and it'll build that topsoil. And then once it builds the topsoil, it's already grass seed down there, just from the grass that's already here. Because sometimes I like to let the grass grow tall, just so the grass can go to seed, and then it can seed all the areas that are bare, or the areas where we put compost and things like that. And so it's a strategy to the whole thing. And like I say, that keeps it so we don't have to plant more grass seed, because we already have such well-established grass here already. As you can see, it's super beautiful. And that's one of the reasons why we left this spot here open, because we could have put Emma down here and kind of, you know, it would have looked better with the front of the house. I'm spinning y'all around with the front of the house facing out, so you can pull in, you know what I'm saying, instead of pulling onto the side of the house. But we had the plan that we're gonna put Emma down there, so that when we do, or if we do decide to build a house out in this section right here, and like I said, we're actively saving up for it, but you know, we still have a few years before we even start on this project. But if we decide to build a house here, you know, we're thinking about building a house here and doing it all in cash. But if we get to that point and we saved up the funds to build a house in cash, and we find more property that may have a house already on it, you know, somewhere between 20 to 100 acres, something like that, and we find a property like that fits our budget and that we like, you know, mixture of pasture and forest and all those type of things that we like, because we don't just like flat property. Because one thing about flat property is you have to deal with water problems, you know, flooding and things like that, because you're in the bottom. All flat property, well, not all flat property, but if the whole thing is flat, at least, because this up here is flat, but it's at the top of a hill, you know, and it rolls off. It's a rolling hill that goes away from it. So we never have to worry about flooding issues up here on this hill, this crest. You really can't tell because, like I said, it's so flat up here. But we don't like all flat property. We like property with character, rolling hills, some clear pastures, some flat areas, some hilly areas, you know, a nice pond, wooded areas, you know, trails, and that's kind of what we're looking for. So if we get to that point where we decide to, where we have the funds to build a house here, and we find another property that fits all of our means, we're thinking we'll just leave this property as is, because we've done so good of a job on Emma. You know, we can leave this 5 acres to one of the boys, and it'll just kind of get us ahead, or we can sell it, you know, one or the other. So yeah, but we'll handle that when that time comes. But as you can see, everything is looking good so far. I hadn't even weed eated yet. But what I'm gonna do now is, I hadn't bush hog down in this little hillside bottom area in a long time. So I got the tractor over there already ready, and I'm gonna come down up in here and bush hog around the pig pen. Like I said, all these little areas right here, just to get all these areas cleaned out, because during the winter time and the fall time, we let the boys play in the bottoms. In the summertime, they can only play on high ground away from snakes. And then when fall and winter time come, they like to get in all these little nooks and crannies, and they love to play down here on this hillside down here. They call it Cedar Ridge. But I'm gonna go ahead and start bush hogging down here. As y'all see, the pigs are nice and happy down here. Y'all happy, pigs? Being out of that corral, that pen? They say, yeah, we're happy. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bush hog all this, try to get as much as I can, and get it looking nice. And yeah, so y'all just stick around. We're still mowing.
Step into the river, get down on your knees, come to the mountain, take it in the breeze. You will find that life is greater than you knew.
Tim is over here mowing the grass. He's bush hogging everything and getting the grass knocked down. And Tim Jr. is over here. We're just doing some light farm chores, me and the boys. So we're throwing the animals some hay, The sheep are getting filled up. We're just basically, they have some hay left, but we're gonna fill their trough. Good job, Tim Jr.
At the point of no return, you pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river, where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water, where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
Great job. Let's feed the dogs.
Running low on dogs.
Okay, we'll have to get some next time we go to town.
How we getting? First off. Get in. Sit. Dad. 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 Eat. Eat. Go kick. Dad. 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 Eat. Eat.
While Tim feeds the dogs, I'm gonna go see if I can find Titus and Noah. Alright, looks like they're down here. Titus has been discipling Noah on how to fill up the waters. And just recently, sometimes Noah will go with Tim. He's learning how to feed the dogs as well. The dogs don't do well during farm chores. If somebody walks off or is doing chores, they think they need to be with them. So we try to feed them after we've done everything. See how he's run away from his food. But he'll go back once he sees there's nothing going on. Y'all got the water filled up?
Yep, and no one tried to run away from me. I was just going to the party.
Okay.
But that brought me full.
Okay.
It was like, da-da.
Let's go check this other water up here, see what it's looking like.
It's not halfway full.
It definitely needs to be filled.
It's
You got it? Okay, we have to reconnect the hose. Can y'all do that?
I have to pull it back here.
Y'all need my help.
Yep.
Okay, go get the cord. I mean the hose. Go get the hose. Trying to get these hoses back connected.
Yeah, I had to put everything out of the way so I can mow grass.
Right, of course.
I got that bottom hill down there mowed down here.
Okay.
Feels good because I haven't mowed this in a while.
I know. We'll be able to walk down there with the to see the pigs and not have grass everywhere.
That's why I was telling them that in the fall, in the wintertime, we let the boys play on the bottom pasture.
That's right.
And in the summertime, they can only play on the high ground, stay away from snakes. So I wanted to get it cleaned up down here because I know they're going to want to play down here.
Yep, they love Cedar Ridge.
Yeah, this is our fall cutting. Yeah. But yeah, I just got done bush hogging all around Emma and all around these areas. And I'm ready to start bush hogging down in the bottom pastures down by the pond and the top of the property. But I'm going to park the tractor for now. And you know, I learned to go ahead and do all my weed eating and everything I need to do here. And then even if I got to pick up cutting down there another day, it's better to go and get everything done down here so it'll be looking nice around our living area.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yep. So that's what I'm gonna do now. And I've only had one nosebleed so far, so I think I'm doing pretty good. Nose just started bleeding all of a sudden. Man was coming outside and I was holding my nose like got nosebleed. She was like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "That ain't nothing. It's just nosebleed." But all right, y'all, I'm gonna pick up this weed eater and start get some stuff weed eater around here and see how far I can get.
Sounds good. The boys finally got the hose figured out and they have connected it, and now they're filling up the used water. Good job, y'all are almost done. Tim is in the barn preparing the weed eater. Tim Sr. Gassing up the weed eater.
keep it going.
Whoa!
Can't let it hit man. Get away from you. Like keep about that much space in between you and everything else, because the stream clears that space. That's too close. That's too close. Bag up some. Yep, about right there. Don't bend down. Hold it. Hold your. There you go. Keep going that way. Go that way. Keep weeding. Just keep weeding. You got it. Stand up straight. You can let it rest against your hip. Yep. Keep going. Alright. Don't hit the top. Come on up, let's see. Another spot. Come on over here. Keep going. Don't be scared of it. Get on it. There you go. Get on it. There you go. Get on it. There you go. You got that spot. Move on. All right, y'all, I'm still cutting grass. I think I'm gonna end the video here though. I got everything cut around our living area, zone 1, that's all I like to call it. But let me yeah, now y'all also saw Tim Jr. was helping me weed eat. And it's exciting that one day I'm gonna have some teenagers. They can mow all this grass for me and I can just supervise. But let me just kind of walk y'all around, let y'all see what all we did, and then we end today's video. Like I said, I got a lot more work to do because this is only about 20% of the mowing that needs to be done. But I just wanted to make sure I got it mowed around the living area to get all this grass down, get it looking nice. Got all our amazing sheep on these beautiful pastures with this beautiful fence. And I wanted to get everything looking good around there. And yeah, I saw weed eat on that side, weed eat all around Emma. And I also need to spray around there again because I usually don't have to weed eat. I don't like to weed eat because that skirting, if you hit it with the weed eater, you knock holes in it. And so I usually spray around there. And when I cut with the lawnmower, I can get closer and I don't have to weed eat, but can't get as close with the bush hog because I don't want to run into the house with the loader of the tractor and tear it up like I've done the fence before. But you can see all that's mowed. This big area here is mowed. Boys, tell them what y'all gonna do out in this big area back here. Y'all come over here so they can see this big area behind you.
Yeah.
Right here, hello, where you going, hello, come back.
So we're gonna put some bases right here.
Say it again.
We're gonna put some bases out right here with we're gonna make it out some concrete bricks. Yeah. And we don't put some like chalk on there. I'll stick some sidewalk chalk or something.
So you're gonna paint the bases with chalk.
And it's gonna be like one, probably, maybe. It's gonna be all the way to home.
So you're gonna have home base, first, second, and third base. And what game are y'all gonna be playing?
Baseball.
Baseball. So y'all got a baseball bat and a baseball. We're gonna get y'all some baseball gloves, and we're gonna have our own little baseball park, baseball league out here.
I'm gonna use 4 bricks.
That's right.
And lay them
on the ground. Yeah. Y'all had the idea to use bricks, but when we go and get y'all's gloves and stuff, we'll get y'all some. They have like some little foam bases or something like that you can just lay on the ground, but we can use a brick for now just to mark base. Yeah, but that's the boys' plan, and that's one of the main reasons why I got out here, because yesterday when they were out here, they were begging me to let them put them bases out here, but I said let me get the grass cut first, and then they just kind of laid out and relaxed and enjoyed the weather. Just look at it out here. Look at the sky. It just feels amazing out here. The wind is blowing a little bit. It's cool out here. It's just perfect. Like you can just lay out in the grass. That's why we laid out here yesterday. All of us, the whole family, Benjamin included, we just laid out here and just, the dogs and everybody, we just laid out and we were about finna fall asleep out here. About to take a nap because it's so cool and nice out here. But yeah, I got all of this down here. It's been a while since I've mowed down here. Like I said, because I really leave it tall so the boys can kind of know where their perimeter is at for the summertime, because the snakes don't really like to come up on the high ground. They like to be down here. They like to be on the edge of the woods, and then they like to be in these bottoms down here. And they try to stay off the high ground, stay away from all the traffic and everything. So as long as the boys stay on the high ground, they don't have to worry about snakes during the summertime. But I got this mowed because fall time is here. It's still not quite, it might be a few snakes here and there right now, but pretty soon the snakes will be went into hibernation, went into their hibernaculums, and the boys will be able to come down here and play. So I got it looking nice down here for them. Got it weeded around the storm shelter, and I just ain't had time to get these things off. I probably can just these forms. I probably can just kick them off at this point, but I'll come in and get these forms off one day. They're not bothering us right now. And y'all may be wondering, why did we put the storm shelter way down here when Emma is way down there? And like I was telling you earlier, because our plan has always been to build a house out in this section right here. And so when the house is here, if we decide to build a house here, the storm shelter will be right out the back door, out the back porch. And that was kind of the plan. We thought about it real hard because we were like, man, like what if we never build a house down here, then the storm shelter gonna be way down there. But we wanted to kind of, you know, get ahead of things and think ahead and be ahead of it, because you know, because if we put the storm shelter way down there and then we build a house here, and then the storm shelter be way down there, and so it's gonna be way down there for a season regardless, because right now it's far away from Emma. But when we have a house, it'll be right there in our backyard here. So if that's the plan, but we're still trying to figure it out, because we hadn't fully figured out if we're gonna build a house down here or we're gonna buy more property with a house on it, or build a house on another property. But yeah, everything's looking good around here, y'all. And like I said, I'm gonna keep on mowing. I'm gonna mow up on the top of the property and things. But I'm gonna go ahead and let that be it for today's video. Y'all ready to end it, boys? So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, watching me mow, watching Tim Jr. learn how to weed eat. And I think Megan, I think the boys, Tim Jr. and Titus and Noah might have did farm chores as well, because that's another thing. They're learning to do farm chores by themselves. They pretty much can do it all. Like, it's nothing they can't really do, because Titus and Noah are a little bit too short to dump the feed and the hay over the fence, but Tim is tall enough. But Titus and Noah, they do the waters. So they fill up all the waters while Tim is giving the sheep hay, and he can also give the sheep grain and the pigs grain as well. But anyway, y'all, it's exciting to have some boys that's growing up and becoming men. It's just amazing. And I'm glad that I can be in their life, that I can be an example to them that I didn't have in my life, and that they can become men and be better than me. Because the goal is for them to be better than me. Because if they are just as good as me, that's not good enough, because I'm gonna teach them everything that I know. And so it's their job to take everything that I teach them and then learn more and be better, and then be able to teach their sons more and let their sons be better, and let the generations and the abundance continue to flow on and on and on throughout the generations. Generational abundance. But we're gonna call it for today's video here, y'all, and we'll just see y'all on the next one. It's I.A.G. Farm. See y'all on the next one.
Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching over silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and far away. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.